This video is for all parents of young kids, especially those under 1 or 2 years old. It is very valuable for the first-time parents who won't have the benchmarks from older children. It is based on my personal experience and includes a survey of 70 parents that I did, which showed many similar signs of babies that later developed autism. I highlight early warning signs that can be an indicator of ASD or other developmental disorders. Why is this important? Because early intervention is the key to success of any correctional therapy in children with ASD.
Officially, your child cannot be diagnosed before 1 year old, but there are telltale signs that may be an indication that your child has autism or other developmental disorder.
American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that all children receive autism screening at 18 and 24 months of age.
Information I will share on this video is not only based on my own experience and officially available information, but also on the results of the survey that I did of about 70 mothers. We were subscribed to the program that tracked baby's development, and I noticed a few benchmarks that my son was divergent from the standard. But however, these were quite subtle differences and we neglected it. Even though deep inside I had nagging feeling like fear, worry, that this might be concerning us.
I recommend that first-time parents should subscribe to one of the many available baby development tracking apps or online services. Most of them are free, like the NHS in UK or others.
Also, I would like to say that not all the parents notice any special signs before 1 year old, but the majority of parents do notice the following traits. While these signs do not mean 100% that your child has autism, but they are very useful indicators. The majority of parents, including us, do recall problems with digestion. Some say it was constipation, loose poo, some bacteria, colics, etc. There is a lot of research showing that gut microbiome influences brain development. Microbes in the gut produce many of the chemical neurotransmitters that convey messages between gut and brain. Our son had digestive problems since first month of his life, and we have noticed a correlation between our son's mood, good sleep, and how the content in his pampers looked. Interesting observation that many parents noticed, including us, is that babies had this philosophical look that actually many parents considered, even us, considered as something positive, because we even had compliments, "Oh, your child look like a young philosopher." This look is like a stare when the child is looking at one point and it seems like nothing can distract them. Even if you make something like that, the child wouldn't move their eyes. Not realizing that this was one of the early signs of ASD, I was quite happy thinking, what a young philosopher we're having. Another sign is the absence of baby sounds. We are used that we say to our baby like agu agu and cuckoo and all the other signs, and the baby doesn't reply. So this is the sign that you have to pay attention. Another sign is smiling back. Very often this sign is misinterpreted. Very often parents adjust to their child smiling just because of its own cause, not because it smiles back. So it is important to notice whether your child is smiling back at your smile.
So when your child smiles, please check if it's really in response to your smile or due to something else.
Majority of parents, actually all parents, say that their baby had problems with sleep, both night sleep and day sleep. I remember us driving around in a car with our son, just because he was falling asleep in the car, and then we could transfer him from the car to bed. And it was really a nightmare to help our son go to sleep. From 9-11-month-old children start making requests using gestures. So early signs of autism is the absence of those gestures, especially the absence of indicating gesture. Generally, all the skills Physical skills like turning to the side, walking, crawling, all the skills are delayed. Some parents say that their children were more interested in objects than in people or animals. Even, and it was an interesting comment that there came a moment that their child stopped paying attention to cat. Another interesting comment was that the child didn't really feel cold, hot, didn't feel the pain, and there was no eye contact. When the parents were trying to make eye contact, the child was either turning their head away or staring abstractly. Here are a few more less common signs from my survey of parents. Long and frequent crying spells. Our son was very often crying more than not responding to their name. Babies didn't react to their name. Did not show that they recognize parents. A few parents even said that they felt that they could give their child to their neighbors and that the child would not notice. Detached. Many parents said that the child was disinterested in their surroundings. Eyes staring to the side. So, as I mentioned, these signs do not mean 100% that your child has autism, but these are very useful indicators because the earlier you find out that your child might have some developmental disorders, the more chances you have to help your child to develop. So I hope this video was useful for you. I will appreciate your feedback, likes and subscription. Thank you.